It isn't always the most sophisticated vulnerabilities that put our environment at risk. It could be as simple as a legacy computer account that was previously configured for unconstrained delegation that, if was compromised, could lead to a total domain takeover. Today, we're going to show you how you can use Guardian Protector to not only identify this misconfiguration, but we are going to show you how to remediate this vulnerability. So let's get started with Guardian Protector. So now I'm inside Guardian Protector, and the threat I'm referring to is AD domain account with unconstrained delegation. And here I can see the HR server is listed in the evidence. So let's first start with the description. So we can see a general overview of what this threat is, and it basically allows me to impersonate accounts across the domain on these, on this particular server. So if we look at the details here, we'll actually see the server is what's impacted, and we can see that here's the distinguished name. If we go to the remediation advice, it's basically going to tell us to open up Active Directory users and computers and go to the delegation. Now you can either disable delegation or you could go in and select a different type of delegation. For this demonstration, we're going to just go in and disable it, and I'll show you how that can be done. So let's jump in to Active Directory users and computer. Now I found the HR server in my environment. So now the next thing I want to go to is that delegation tab. Now I could go in and set, use Kerberos authentication or use this type of protocol, but I actually talked to the application team in my environment, and I found out that they no longer need this server. It's only being used for archival purposes. It's not performing the tasks that it did in the past. And this is often what I find in a lot of organizations. So what do we want to go in and do? Well, let's just go in and turn this off. So now we can go in and turn this off. So let's go into change history of Guardian Protector, and we can actually see, here we go, the HR server there was a bit of modification. Yes, the account was set for delegation, and the old value was yes, and the new value is no, right? So it's not being set, it's fully remediated. You want to go in and make sure that you talk to the application owner before you make these types of changes in your environment, because it could have a potential risk. Thanks for tuning in.